Good morning everyone and welcome back to another vlog. I have absolutely no plans today, so I thought I should just film and hang out with you guys. It's cold out and I want to go for a walk and I want to go to the bookstore and I want to make soup for dinner. That's the only plan I have. I kind of want to bake too. And I also want to try to just do a day, one single day in a vlog, so that I can post this tomorrow, because today I started a fundraiser for my birthday this year. I'm hosting a food drive and I'm gonna link it down below if you would like to donate or share or whatever you can. That's what I'm asking for my birthday this year in the build up to Thanksgiving. $1 provides 10 meals to people in need, especially leading into this holiday season and Thanksgiving coming up, and everything with the government shutdown has now taken away SNAP benefits. So families in need, children in need that need food, don't have access to it. So that's why I'm hosting this fundraiser. I'm linking it down below. If you would like to donate, I'd be very grateful. I just posted it and we already raised $610, which is so awesome. Thank you. It's so cute too, because I can like go in and like send everyone who donated a custom little thank you note, which I've been doing. Okay, I just got dressed, put on a coat and packed my laptop and stuff in case I go edit somewhere. But I think first things first, I want to go get a coffee and then I want to go to a bookstore. Not that I want to buy anything, I just want to go for the vibes. And then I want to go on a walk and then I might sit down and edit somewhere. And then I'm also going to go to the grocery store and get all the stuff that I need for making soup tonight. And I think I might also make apple crumble, so I'll get that stuff too. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm going home. Did I do anything besides get a coffee? No. I literally parked, walked to this cafe, got a coffee, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to the bookstore. And then there were so many people. I think there must be like some kind of convention going on downtown, because there were so many people like wearing name tags in this one little area where the bookstore was, and the sidewalk was packed and crowded, and I was like, I'm turning around and going home. So I'm going home. It was a good idea, but I'm not dealing with all that crowded. I can't. I need peace and quiet, and that was the opposite of peace and quiet. So I'm gonna go home instead. At least we got a coffee. I got a pumpkin caramel iced latte. Very good, but super sweet. I'm gonna stop at the grocery store on my way home and get all the stuff for dinner and dessert. And then we'll see where the day takes us. Let's get stuff to make some soup. Okay, I just had to race home from the grocery store. I didn't even end up buying a lot. I was so in a rush that I just like grabbed all the things that I could think of off the top of my head and like quickly tried to look up a recipe. And I think I have stuff in my fridge, which is why I wasn't too worried about it, because I forgot I had a delivery scheduled today for a piece of my couch that I was getting I'm getting an addition, or I got an addition. It just got delivered on my couch. It used to just be like this part, and I got this added. Also, those pieces, I decided to wash them. I need to go turn on the washing machine, so they look like they're all different colors right now. But I had to race home and get that delivered because I forgot I had to sign for it and like let them inside. So that's what I was just doing. And then I was sweating from setting up the couch. So I showered and changed, and now I think I'm gonna run to Lowe's. God, this Lowe's knows me better than I know myself. I swear I'm there like 3 times a week for the last like year. I don't know why I always am needing something at Lowe's, whether it's like something for gardening, a light bulb, something for the house, like paint, whatever, which is what we're going for today. I was just there because I got all the stuff for sanding the wall, but I never picked out the paint. And then I went and picked out paint samples, but now I'm gonna go and get actual samples of those paint because I just have the swatches. Once I get samples, I'm gonna paint them on the wall to pick a color. I'm gonna have you guys give your input too. Right now the house is like a gray blue light color, and I really want it to be like a warm cream beige color, but I want it to complement the wood floors, but also the brick fireplace and also the wood beams on the ceiling. Like there's so many different things at play here that I could easily go wrong. So I want to make sure I get the right cozy beige color. So I'm going to go get a few samples from the swatches that I have. I'm going to finish this laundry so I can put those couch covers in here. I'm very excited to have a new piece to my couch. I feel like it's been missing that. The reason I had it really small is because this couch is from my apartment, which I lived in a tiny 1-bedroom apartment, so I couldn't really have like a large sectional couch. So I just had like that little piece, but I just bought an additional section for it. So now it's like a good proper L shape. I can host more people and fit them on my couch, even though my couch is like the reason I don't host people, because I'm so anxious people are gonna spill stuff on it, which I need to just get over that, because a couch is meant to be lived on and I'm like so paranoid all the time that it's gonna get stained. But anyway, we're gonna run to Lowe's. My makeshift holder. Throw these in the dryer. Let's run to Lowe's. I'm gonna bring, these are the swatches I have. I have them taped up on this wall. I'm leaning towards this. You cannot tell. I think I'm leaning towards one of these 2 beiges. They are on the lighter side, but they're still like warm toned. I think either these 2 or this one are what I'm leaning towards, but I think I'm gonna get a sample of like 4. These are looking a little yellow, so I'm not sure. I don't really want it to be yellow. I want it to be more of a gray beige, and I think like these are my best bets. Back again with my samples, or what are these called? Not samples, swatches. Oh my God, Christmas. I'm so excited for Christmas. Okay, I'm back from Lowe's. I got the 3 paint samples that I'm gonna test on the wall, but I just walked in and was reminded that we need to organize this stuff. Like I mentioned earlier today, I'm hosting a food drive, a virtual food drive, but there's also a canned food drive going on in my town right now. I think they're probably going on in like every town always. I feel like especially around the holidays, they usually are, and especially right now, like I said, they really need our help. There's like a, I don't know what it is because I've never been, but I saw signs for it, so I really want to go. There's like a festival tonight, or like a fair, or like a market, a night market tonight, and they also, the food bank is going to be there accepting canned goods. So I also bought a bunch of this stuff when I went to the grocery store, so I'm going to put it all in a box to make it easier to bring to the fair slash market thing tonight, which I'll obviously bring you guys along to that as well. But I just got like a bunch of soups and vegetables, and there's also like Thanksgiving foods like cornbread. I feel like it feels so weird. I don't know why, to me it feels like weird. I was gonna say wrong. It doesn't feel wrong. It feels weird to talk about. Oh no, there's a lizard in my house. Do you see it climbing up the wall? Okay. I need to get a container and get him. I have to be smart. Okay. Come here. Come on. Good. Okay. Aww. I got him. Let me put him outside. Anyway, what I was saying is, to me, it feels like weird to talk about doing charity or anything like philanthropic online, because I feel like people talk about doing, or like people film themselves doing good deeds, and then it feels like they're only doing good deeds so people tell them that they're a good person, instead of like doing good deeds because you want to. To me, it always feels like weird when I see like people posting online. I guess it depends the way you post it, because like when I'm talking about it now, I'm trying to talk about it so that you guys also feel inclined to help and donate, so we can make a bigger impact. But sometimes I feel like when people post about it, they're posting about it so that they get comments being like, you're such a good person, which I don't, that's not why I'm doing this, and that's why I never talk about doing charity or volunteering or anything like that, because I think it makes it like takes away from the point of doing it if you're doing it so people tell you you're a good person instead of actually trying to be a good person. So don't take this the wrong way when I'm posting about this, because I would think the same thing, because that's how I think. Don't think I'm trying to get you to tell me I'm a good person, because this is like the bare minimum. I'm just telling you, because with the holidays coming up and I'm hosting my own fundraiser, that it's good to talk about to raise awareness so that more people in need get help, because I'm spreading the word to a lot of people. Anyway, I'm bringing this box to the market tonight. I probably need a smaller box. I'm also going to put on my painting shirt right now and paint the testers on the wall so we can pick. Okay, Painting shirt is on. I got a brush. So first I'm gonna do the wall that I've been patching up and priming and sanding and all this work that I've been putting into. Is this wall, which is the one I'm gonna have to paint first because it's really messed up. But I need to make sure I keep track of which one is which. This is Timeless White. Obviously we have to wait for it to dry too to see what it will actually look like, so I'll have to get back to you. But I'm gonna do like a pretty good patch. And this just looks white to me, but it's not like a bright white, but we'll see when it dries. I kind of want to do it against the white bottom. I'm kind of scared, I don't want to drip this, but I think I'm going to try. Become quite the painter since moving here. I like to think I have the technique. Okay, so there's our Timeless White. Next is Neutral Ground. These are all Sherwin-Williams paint colors, by the way. But this is the one I was like kind of leaning towards. They look identical right now. Like I said, they're all gonna look so similar until they dry. Yeah, I already prefer this one, I think. It's like a cream, it's more beige than white. I'm gonna do the same thing at the bottom, down here. I really like that color. You guys can't see anything from where you are, so I'm gonna have to show you in a second. And then the last, Shoji White. This, they said, was one of the most popular. Ooh, I like that too. It's like a gray, a really light gray. See, this room used to be gray and I hated it because it was like a dark gray. Like, do you see the color that it is up there above my head? That little triangle? It was like a very dark gray in here and it felt so like sad gray, like not my vibe. So I need like a different, my own different type of gray. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards, actually, I don't know. Okay, this is before it's dry. I don't know, I think I need to wait. This one is noticeably darker, but like, let me back up so you can see. Also keep in mind, this is all dark wood, bricks, like we're going for that old cottage cozy in here. My pillows are all brown. They're the colors. I think I'm in between these, the two outside ones. I think the middle one's a little too bright. This one might be a little too dark, but I kind of like it. It just depends what I'm going for. I think we need to wait for it to dry because I do kind of like the way this looks, but it's also very similar to just normal, the normal white that we have down here. So this might be it, but let's wait for it to dry and I'll do an overlay on this video so you can see, and then you guys can help me because I don't know. Okay, I just quickly got changed into something a little bit warmer. I'm layered up, even though it's probably not gonna be cold out. But let's go to the market slash fair slash festival slash, we're gonna see. I'll bring you with. We just got here. I'm in the bathroom area so I can talk real quick. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I literally feel like I'm in Gilmore Girls. There's a band playing and there's a petting zoo. And I have my cans in here. We stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. It's Bohrer and you're always afraid. Oh, I want it. Let's go. Hello. It is the next day, and I know I said this was gonna be a one day in my life vlog, but I did not realize that the market last night was gonna go so late, and I also didn't realize they were gonna have so many food options. So I ended up eating dinner there, not thinking about how I wanted to come home and make soup. But then I realized it was too late. It was like 9 p.m. by the time I got home, that I was like, I can't make a whole soup and a dessert now. It's 9 p.m. So we're gonna do that today. I'm just gonna film tonight when I do that. But recap on the market, it was so cute. It literally felt like I was in a Hallmark movie, and I can't wait to go again next month because it's probably gonna be Christmassy. It was just a bunch of like local small businesses having like little pop-up. It was kind of like a farmer's market, flea market type thing, but at night with live music, and there's randomly a petting zoo. But every time there's a petting zoo, I end up getting really sad because I'm like, You guys should be frolicking in a field right now and you're being touched by a bunch of children. They were really cute. There was a fluffy cow. But anyway, most important part, they were giving away free trees. And at first when I saw that, I thought they meant Christmas trees. And I was like, that's awesome. But no, they were literally giving baby trees in planters for people to take home and plant in their yards for free. I did take one and I will be planting it. Okay, I'm about to make dinner. I haven't been able to make soup yet this fall and I'm so excited. Where can I put you? I have a squash cut up already in here, a butternut squash, and I'm following a recipe I found online. So hopefully it's good. Tomatoes. So first you like roast all this. Let me wash these real quick. Okay. You have to put this all in the oven first. It gets really hot and then I think you food process it. I don't know. Well, we're following along as we go. Also want to make an apple crumble for dessert. When I was in England with Ellie, pretty sure I vlogged it. Her boyfriend made us this apple crumble and it was like the best dessert I've ever had in my life. And I've been hyper fixated on it since I got back from England. Like it's my favorite dessert, which is so weird of me because if you know anything about me, you know I hate fruit flavored or fruit. Warm fruit freaks me out. Fruit flavored, I refuse to eat anything fruit flavored. I don't know why. I like fresh fruit, but I've never had a fruit flavored candy in my life. I hate the thought of a warm fruit, but I do love apple pie and anything apple. So I think the only like fruit flavored things I like actually are like apple or like lemon bars and lemon cake I really like. Other than that, I've never had like blueberry anything. I just never have. So the fact that the apple crumble is like the thing I can't stop thinking about is so random for me, but I really can't stop thinking about it. Anyways, back to the soup. I'm adding, you can kind of just add any vegetables I feel like for soup. It's like anything you need to get rid of in your fridge. I'm doing red pepper, tomatoes, butternut squash. Anything else I want to add? Garlic. And then you like put olive oil and all the seasonings and all that stuff. I have some sage leaves. Oh, I need an onion here. I'm gonna add some thyme. It's also making my eyes burn. Is that normal? Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle olive oil all over this. We're gonna add some spices. Paprika. And do a little bit of chili powder, I don't know. And then a little bit of cumin, salt, pepper. I think we just roast this in the oven and then we'll come back and we blend it all up and that's about it. You put this in the oven for an hour. I might start prepping the apple crumble now, like chopping up the apples and stuff while that's in the oven because might as well. Crumble has been prepared. We're gonna put that in the top oven. Ooh, we have about a half hour left. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the apple crumble in the top oven. Okay, the vegetables should be ready to be taken out. Ooh, it smells so good in here. I'm gonna take these out now. Okay, so I'm absolutely winging this. I'm just going to put some of it in here because I don't even know how much you can put in a food processor at once. I guess I could put all of it if it fits. And you just add vegetable broth and then a little bit of heavy cream. Is it actually gonna be able to chop all this up? It smells so good. I don't know if I was supposed to wait for this to cool down. I honestly haven't really been following the recipe for a while now. And I don't know how much of that I was supposed to put in. I guess let's just go for it. Okay, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of the heavy cream and a little bit more broth. Okay, I'm gonna, first let me check on it. I mean, I may as well just like taste it, right? Guys, it's really good. It tastes very similar to tomato soup. And I will be enjoying this with a grilled cheese. Probably not right now because I don't have any cheese, but tomorrow I'll go get some. You know what I think I am gonna do for dinner? Because I don't have cheese to make grilled cheese, and I didn't really think through the fact that like soup on its own is not like the most filling meal. I have this pumpkin pasta. I think I'm gonna make this and put it in my soup, and then the soup will kind of be like a sauce. Okay, just boiled my pumpkin shaped pasta. I'm gonna put my soup over top of that. Yum. Okay, now let's eat. That's so good. For now, I'm gonna store it in the fridge and eat my pumpkin pasta. I love being a chef. Also, the apple crumble is almost done. I'm gonna be honest with you, this apple crumble has been in the oven for an hour, maybe longer. And I usually just leave it in there until the top starts to look brown because it takes so long. And usually it'll be like 45 minutes to an hour. I left it in for like an hour this time because I did it in like kind of a weird shaped pan. But the top is still like not really brown. Like I feel like I could leave it for longer, but I don't want to. It's a little while later. I'm currently on the couch. I have a heated blanket on my feet. I'm watching New Moon. I did watch the first Twilight as well, and I am now on the second one because it's Twilight weather outside right now. And I did just have a very large piece of apple crumble. Did not film it because I was on FaceTime with my friend, so we were in the midst of a conversation as I was eating it. It's so good. You need to make it. I don't really have a recipe to give you. I just kind of wing it based on what Ellie's boyfriend did. I'm gonna be here for the rest of the night watching Twilight. I feel like I never lay on the couch and watch movies, like literally ever. But I was so cold that I don't know why I'm freezing right now. I had to get under a heated blanket. And you know what? I'm gonna put Twilight on because I was watching the first Twilight as I was making the apple crumble. And then I was like, might as well keep watching. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you feel inclined to donate or share for the food drive fundraiser, I'm linking it down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you want to follow me on my other social medias, they're all linked down below as always, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye!